If you didn't think that Kamala Harris can be an even more sick, disgusting, despicable, vile human being, then think again. 3 years after the botch Afghanistan withdrawal under the Biden and Harris administration, she decides to tweet out this despicable tweet after Donald Trump was asked by the families of the fallen soldiers underneath her botch administration that caused 13 soldiers to lose their life. This is what Kamala Harris took to Twitter/X to say about the false altercation and the false incident that she made up. Another platform that she's trying to get censored herself if she gets into the White House. So, and I quote, this is her tweet. As Vice President, I have had the privilege of visiting Arlington National Cemetery several times. It is a solemn place, a place where we come together to honor American heroes who have made the ultimate sacrifice in service of this nation. It is not a place for politics, and yet, as we reported this week, Donald Trump's team chose to film a video there, resulting in an altercation with cemetery staff. Let me be clear, the former president disrespected sacred grounds, all for the sake of a political stunt. This is nothing new for Donald Trump. This is the man who has called our fallen service members suckers and losers and disparaged Medal of Honor recipients. A man who has had previous visits to the cemetery reportedly said of fallen service members, I don't get it. What was in it for them? This is a man who is unable to comprehend anything other than service to themselves. If there is one thing on which we as Americans can agree, this is that our veterans, military families, and service members should be honored, never disparaged, and treated with nothing less than our highest respect and gratitude. It is my belief that someone who cannot meet this simple, sacred duty should never again stand behind the seal of the President of the United States of America. I will always honor the service and sacrifice of all American fallen heroes who have made the ultimate sacrifice on behalf of our beloved nation, our cherished freedoms. I mourn them and salute them, and I will never politicize them. Now, this is a crock of shit, a crock of bullshit from Kamala Harris. Her Twitter account should be deleted after tweeting such lies, okay? The families, the mother, the father, the families of the 13 fallen soldiers even have to come out, make videos to say, Kamala Harris, they invited her multiple times to the Arlington Cemetery, and she declined every single one. Not even the fact that she declined, she never even responded back to them. So if somebody calls you to invite you out to somewhere and you don't answer them back, that is a decline. They take that as you're not coming, all right? This is what these families have said multiple times. The fact that the families who are grieving 3 years later under the botch Joe Biden and Kamala Harris Afghanistan withdrawal had to come out and fact check her because she wants to use this twisted political game. They even said, no, we invited Donald Trump to come down there. We asked Donald Trump to take pictures. They were okay with them taking pictures and filming. They gave their consent to it. You would never showed up. They've called you multiple times to show up, to pay your respects, because underneath your incompetent administration, those 13 soldiers are no longer here. Those 13 families are forever mourning. And the fact that you want to take this time to come up with a fake, false story to further boost and try and boost your political stance in the 2024 election is disgusting and despicable. It looks like she's the one that is trying to do a political stunt. There was no reports of a staff altercation with Donald Trump. They were all okay with them. All the families who posted videos correcting her even said, no, we gave permission for Donald Trump to take pictures, to take footage of the event. What the hell are you talking about, Kamala Harris? The fact that you tried to say that, oh no, Donald Trump doesn't respect the veterans, when they invited him to come out and pay their respect at the gravesite, he said, yeah, I'll come. But they invited you multiple times, Kamala Harris. You didn't return not one phone call. Same thing with Joe Biden. They invited Joe Biden. Joe Biden did not return not one phone call. These are the people who continuously lie in your face time after time after time again. And you have the left radical, disgusting news network like CNN, like MSNBC, like ABC, who continues to align with their lies. These news channels should get taken down for spreading false misinformation. How disgusting of a news network can you be to report falsely known facts just to try to boost a candidate that you're behind. Disgusting. Disgusting, despicable. And the fact that they had to fact check themselves. Like, oh, you know what? Kamala Harris never been to the cemetery. But yet she wants to come out and tweet, oh, I'm here to pay my highest respects to the soldiers. You never even visited that grave site once. How fucking dare you? You disgusting, despicable woman. And that's why her tweet went viral. Not because she tried to attack Donald Trump. It's because of the backlash that she's getting. This woman cannot keep Donald Trump's name out of her mouth. Her whole campaign is attacking and going up against Donald Trump. And she has no policy of her own whatsoever. And the fact that you try to make up this lie and bring in the military, bring in the 13 fallen soldiers who have died because of your incompetence, because of your botch withdrawal from Afghanistan, and try to put that blame on Donald Trump is even new levels of low for her. But I'm not surprised. That's the type of woman that Kamala Harris is. That's the type of people that the Democrats are. The gaslighting, the race baiting, the disgusting flip-flop, the manipulation that these people show is disgusting. And this right here should even bring her polling number down. You should not, anybody should not want a person like this being the commander-in-chief in the White House, who continuously lies, who flip-flops, doesn't tell the truth, and because of their own incompetence, cost 13 lives to forever be lost and 13 families to be forever affected, cannot even own up to her own accountability. And when they try to invite you to a gravesite to pay your respect, you don't even show up. You're nowhere to be found. You're MIA. But the guy who takes time out of his busy schedule, shows up, pays his respect, his appreciation, not only to the families, but to the fallen soldiers, you try to call him out and make up a false bullshit lie that never happened. This is why people should not watch mainstream news anymore, guys. Stop watching mainstream news. Stop believing the lies that come out of this woman's mouth, because it's nothing but lie after lie, bullshit after bullshit, disgusting remark after disgusting remark. Kamala Harris is somebody that should never, ever again touch an Oval Office or be a member in Congress. A disgusting, despicable human being just trying to use false narratives, false storytelling for political gain. But yet she's trying to blame that on Donald Trump. How dare you, Kamala? How fucking dare you? Let me know what you guys think about this. Do you agree, disagree? And check out the videos from the parents who had to correct Kamala Harris for her incompetence.
Good afternoon. My name is Herman Lopez. I'm a Gold Star father. My son, Hunter Lopez, was a U.S. Marine killed in action on August 26, 2021. This message is intended for Vice President Kamala Harris. I'm not a person who usually takes to social media, but earlier today, your post regarding the incident at Arlington National Cemetery was brought to my attention. After reading it, it caused a reaction with me. You indicated in your post that you support the military and military families. I, for one, have not seen that support. It's been 3 years since my son was killed in action, and myself, my family, and other Gold Star families have not seen any support from you or your administration. You may make hollow promises about the economy or anything else you'd like to make promises about. But one thing that I ask of you, and the reason I'm making this message, is for you to stop making comments about your support for the military. As a Gold Star father, I know that you have not supported us. I know that you have not supported other Gold Star families. Please stop making these types of comments, because that support has not been demonstrated. Your words are hollow and empty. My other request is that for the American public to know that these messages, these promises from Kamala Harris, especially in regard to supporting the military and our military families, are false and baseless. They have not been proven, and she has not earned our respect. Thank you very much.
Vice President Harris, my name is Christy Shamblin. My daughter-in-law, Sergeant Nicole Leanne G., was killed in the Afghanistan exit at Abbey Gate on August 26, 2021. This year, for the 3rd year anniversary of her murder, we welcome President Donald J. Trump to Arlington to lay a wreath on the tomb of the unknown soldier with our family and to visit Nicole graveside. President Trump and his team were respectful. They listened to our stories and didn't talk much at all. We welcomed them that day and they were comfort to our family. Vice President Harris, I ask you, why won't you return a call and explain to us how you call my daughter-in-law's death a success? Vice President Harris, why will you not express your condolences yourself? Why have we never heard from you? And finally, why would you take a day where we celebrated the death of our loved one and use it to disparage not only them, but us? President Trump has called, President Trump shows up, and President Trump takes the time to hear our loved ones' stories. Why won't you do the same?
Vice President Harris, my name is Jim McCollum. I am the Gold Star father of United States Marine Corps Lance Corporal Riley McCollum, killed in Afghanistan, August 26, 2021. Your recent remarks related to Trump's visit to Arlington are filled with nothing but lies and deceit. How do you sleep at night knowing it was you, this administration, you and Biden, you being the last one in the room, are responsible for the death of our 13 kids? You have failed for 3 years and 8 months to acknowledge our kids, to acknowledge me. You don't know me. You've never spoken to me. You've never reached out to me. You have failed in your duties as Vice President. You have been nothing but disrespectful to me and the families of the 13. Yet you're claiming that you will always be respectful and show respect for our fallen. You've been absent for 3 years and 8 months. You've proven that you're not capable to do the job that you have, let alone the job that you seek. You know nothing about honor, courage, commitment, respect, but President Trump does. President Trump has been there for us. He's been a rock for us. He showed compassion for us, and he showed he truly cares for the families that truly do know what the ultimate sacrifice really is. You have the day you deserve.
Let me know what you guys think about this. Do you agree, disagree with my commentary? Leave your comments down below. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. I will catch you guys later. Peace.